Guys, give me a thumbs up, hit subscribe, hit that bell, hit all. Don't forget to check out the shop tab, as there's nothing in there right now, but there's gonna be. For some reason, it wouldn't let me. There we go. Boom. T-shirt, pen. All right. I gotta get to work. Hang out, enjoy, ask questions. Always like, where you guys from? And what's the temperature? I'm in upstate New York. About 65 degrees today. There, the boss lady, what's happening? Terry, thank you. Fantastic. guys, I'm gonna have hopefully a whole series of black walnut carvings September 7th through the 8th in upstate New York, in Blue Mountain Lake, New York, at the Adirondack Experience, also known as the Adirondack Museum. All right, so that's September 7th through the 8th, 2024. I say that because the video will probably upload and people will watch it years later looking for it. We'll have the bear, we'll have an eagle, we're gonna have the heron, we're gonna have this fox. After this fox is blocked out today, we're possibly gonna be doing an owl, probably not in the live feed, but an owl. And then if there is time before the event, I'm hoping to do another fox, kind of looking in the opposite direction. On top of that, I've got furniture pieces that I'm creating that I don't always end up, shooting videos for anymore until they're complete, and I just show you guys what they look like. So the event going on in Blue Mountain Lake at the Adirondack Experience, September 7th through the 8th, is a rustic furniture fair. It's a prestigious event. Well-known high-end builders and artists are invited to be in the museum. It is a really, really awesome collective of people that, create for a living, whether it be furniture or art, and it's just a really cool thing to go to and sell your work at. There will be artists, builders, material lined up down the street on your way to the museum. They're always awesome to stop and look at. And then the museum, there is an admission fee. I don't remember what it is. You can find it online on their website though. Inside you'll have, kind of like your main people and all that kind of stuff. So just figured I'd share that for anybody that wants to see it. I'll be there on a 10 by 20 spot. We'll have furniture and at least 4, if things stay on track, maybe 5, 6 of these black walnut carvings. So we'll see how it goes. Hopefully things continue to, hopefully continue to be blessed and things continue to keep flowing good. Appreciate you guys watching. Though, smash that thumbs up. And also, I found out there's a way you guys can like videos. You can send like hearts and likes during the live feed. I have no idea how, but I see people doing it. You can always smash the thumbs up. It helps get the video out there. Leave a comment. Where are you from? What's the temperature? Upstate New York, we're running about 65 degrees today or so. Bear and the boss lady ended up dealing with 90. Oh no, you ended up with 90 walleyes the other day. Sweet. Man, I hope some of them made it to the freezer. That was a good eating right there. All right, let's get back to it. This carving, like all the other walnut carvings, will have a time-lapse video. So right now uploaded is the bear and the eagle. Once the heron's airbrushed and completed, that'll be up. This will be up, and all the other ones too. So hit subscribe, hit the bell, hit all, so you guys don't miss those, and you don't miss future live carvings, right? When you guys comment, when you like the video, when you share it, when you hit subscribe during live, it really bumps, it helps out my YouTube algorithm. So I appreciate you guys. Thank you. Also, if you guys want to support the channel, you can become a member. Got a bunch of people buying me coffees, things like that. Super awesome. You guys can also get channel merch. Keep ripping a ripping, starve or carve. I got t-shirts, coffee cups, stickers, all that kind of stuff is in that shopping tab down here on the bottom. If you don't know how to give me a thumbs up while we're live, it's those 3 dots on the screen. Hit that, boom, thumbs up. There's another way to continue to send like likes, hearts or something during the video. I don't know how to do it. If somebody does, comment, let everybody else know how to do that. That kind of stuff gets the video out, tells YouTube people are liking what I'm doing, and you help me grow for free. So, Zach, Swannanoa, North Carolina, 69 degrees. Yeah, we got scattered clouds here too. Not supposed to be rain, but beautiful day to be out here doing this stuff. sets me up for depth on these things here I want to add. So we got a red fox standing on a dead stump. That's the overall vision here. For anybody tuning in, you guys are just stopping by, smash that thumbs up. Leave a comment, at least where you're from, what's the temperature. I'm in upstate New York. We're getting closer to 70 now. Might have looked at it wrong a few minutes ago, but I was thinking 65. Looks like about 70 degrees. Overcast day. Beautiful weather. Be out here doing this stuff. So this is part of a series I'm making for a show, or an event I should say, that takes place September 7th through the 8th in Blue Mountain Lake, New York at the Adirondack Experience. It's a very prestigious event. It's been on for a long time. Lots of rustic furniture builders are there. A lot of famous builders and artists alike. When I'm not running saws, one of the other things that I do for my business is I build high-end rustic furniture, and that's pretty much how I got into that event. Last year I brought some carvings with me last year, just some pine pieces, and I'm planning to bring a whole line of black walnut carvings this year. Class it up a little bit, you know, get rid of the pine and just bring walnut. Don't get me wrong, guys. Primarily, I'm carving pine. My whole business revolves around that for the most part. But for this event, you really want to have your game stepped up. You know, you bring your best work. You go to do the thing that I don't do on YouTube, which is you kind of go and say, hey, look at what I can do, and kind of show off your work and, you know, put yourself out there. If you guys have been following me a while, you know, honestly, I truly try to stay as humble as I can on here. There's always somebody that can class it up more than you and create nicer pieces than you can. And, you know, the minute you say I'm the best or I think I'm awesome, that's the minute the guy who is way better than you steps out from in that dark corner he's been lurking in and says, oh yeah, take a look at this. And he always one-ups you. Which is good sometimes, you know. Sometimes we need to take a step back and reevaluate ourselves and what we're doing, and, you know, push through. But do my best to not brag and do those sort of things. But anyway, that kind of event is where you go and you show off and you bring your best pieces. So this year, doing my best to bring a whole collection of walnut carvings. We already did a bear, we did an eagle, I already carved a heron, hoping to airbrush and finish that today and have that video maybe Saturday. Then up next will be this guy. We're gonna get him blocked out. We might even do the furring and detail work today, and then he's gonna sit for a day or two while the air dries, and I'm gonna jump right into carving up an owl perched on a dead tree, and those are gonna be at least the 5 pieces I really wanna bring. Then I've got about 3 tables to build, you know, from scratch. I got about till the 6th. I got to load up on the 5th of September, so we got like less than 2 weeks. No better time though than crunch time to get things done and start hammering stuff out. But yeah. Thanks, Gene. Yeah, no sweat in the eyes today, Mayberry. Absolutely. Pilot Mountain a couple years back. All right. Yeah, Blue Mountain Lake is just a beautiful spot up in the Adirondacks. It's cool, they got the Adirondack Museum up there and things. And this event's been going on for a long time up there. So if you're just tuning in though, smash that thumbs up, hit subscribe, hit the bell, hit all, guys, if you haven't. We're working on a fox carved from black walnut. I don't even know how well you guys can see it. Looks like you can see it pretty well, right? We got the tail, body, legs, head. He's kind of doing one of these, right? Side view, tail. A little bit of a head twist. That's what I want. Just a little bit of action. Nothing crazy. It's tough trying to get the head twist in there sometimes. But we're trying. I want to add a little something right here. And then we got to get in, create bark, and start defining this guy with detail and things like that. We're running out of gas any second. Is sitting on a dead tree. Anybody know what I'm trying to add to the side of the dead tree, right? So tree trunk is here, and I'm trying to add some more detail pieces off to the side, more realistic kind of stuff. What do you guys think that is? We got any real guesses out there? Comment. Throw them out there. See what you guys are seeing. The dead tree that he's sitting on, and we're adding some detail. Adding a little extra oomph. What grows off of dead trees, guys? Anybody have an idea? Best part about a fan, blows everything right back in your face. If you're in the wrong spot. What's going on, Gene, Karen, Dad? What's happening? Bearded Prince. Thanks for being here, guys. Now from here, it looks great, but there's a spot I can't let go and just live with as far as shaping, and that is the fact that the leg, there's still a chunk of meat back here, and the leg is attached to the body, so we gotta open this area up, and And the kicker is it's on the inside, so it's really a spot where people probably aren't even going to notice, but you can't be there. Can't do it. It's got to go. The crazy part about it is this is how we mess legs up. Legs that already look great. So, you know, with that in mind, we're going to do it anyway. And we're going to hope for the best. Let's see what happens. Are we back? It says the sound's out. Somebody's probably calling me. Every time people call, the sound cuts out. Or the speakers are going bad from, you know, running chainsaws live. That happens to you probably. Woo, all one piece of black walnut. Doesn't look like much on your end, does it? We're getting there. Woo. Fishing 7. Working on a fox standing in a dead stump. Carved out of black walnut, all one piece. We got some mushrooms down here, foxtail wraps down and around. Right there, I was running a Steel MS 170 quarter pitch sprocket, 12-inch bar, not a dime tip bar, with 43 gauge chain. Been running 250s and 170s on this piece thus far. Step off camera here. Snot bank. A little bit of dust in there, even with the mask. Well, well, well. Got to get up here and shape the ears, I guess. A little ear shaping. Piece is a whole lot lighter now than it was, I'll tell you that. Ooh, still heavy though. Alright, boom, mushrooms. Cut through those legs. Gotta get those ears. Tail wraps down and around. Alright. Boom. That's how you stay lean and mean, boys and girls. Throw your back out. Ah, what's up, Gage? What are all the saws I got? Quite a few. 170s, 250s, 271s, 291s, battery saws, 180s, 440s, all kinds of stuff. You know, all kinds of stuff. You get into a level where you're paying your bills with such things, you tend to have all kinds of saws. You find one saw does a better job than another, different circumstances. 11 people watching, 13 thumbs up. I appreciate it, guys. Thank you very much. If you guys are new here, smash that thumbs up, hit subscribe, hit the bell, hit all, so you guys don't miss future lives or uploads. I am working on one of hopefully 5 pieces. This is actually 4 of 5, maybe 6 pieces, carved out of black walnut for a whole series that I'm doing, that I'm hoping to bring to an event in about a week and a half, 2 weeks, in Blue Mountain Lake, New York, at the Adirondack Experience, September 7th and the 8th. It's a rustic furniture fair. I build rustics when I'm not running saws, so I'm going to bring some furniture, and I'm hoping to bring these black walnut high detail carvings that I'm working on. Hopefully they'll be a hit, you know? No 500i. I've got some videos with 500i. I borrowed that. That one was on loan, but I do not own a 500i. That's a $1,600 purchase right there, 500i. It's a big boy purchase. I'm still a little kid. Can't swing that on my allowance, you know? Wish I could. Wish I could. I mean, if y'all want to chip in $100, it only takes 16 of you, and you guys could buy me a 500i. Just saying. You gotta put it out there, you know? Hey, whatever. It's probably a lie. By the time New York tax hits and all that, it's probably like gonna cost me $1,800, $1,900. By the time they tax the crap out of me, if I were to buy one. What video? I don't know, man. You'll have to go back through my playlist. It's in there. I think we're milling with it, making some cuts. I got a bunch of videos using it on my other channel, Kyle's Chainsaw Rescue. Made a bunch of cuts with it and a bunch of short videos and stuff. Excuse me. Oh, let's see. What do we want to do here next? I kind of want to get after the ears, but I kind of want to do the bark. Let's see if we can get a good picture up. I might as well get those ears done, so the majority of the blocking is complete. So, bah. These are tilted quite forward. So just wing it, wing it. There will be a full time-lapse video of this carving, guys, once it's done. Right now we got the black walnut bear and the black walnut eagle are uploaded. That's fantastic. Don't get too crazy. Thanks, Madman. What gas mix do I use on here? I run Steel HP Ultra 50-to-1. That's what I always run. I know some people don't like it, but I've ran that in my saw since day one. And I really haven't had an issue. I see a lot of people complain and not like it, want to use different brands, but I also think it just depends on how well you maintain your saws and what you're doing with stuff sometimes, you know? start the owl, I think. Appreciate everybody that's been watching. We're going to be jumping off this live feed. Been on for over an hour. And appreciate everybody that's been here. Thank you for all the comments, all the thumbs up. If you guys haven't hit subscribe, hit that bell, hit all. Turn on YouTube notifications so you guys don't miss future live feeds and uploads. This was the Fox all one piece black walnut standing on a stump. We'll have a full time-lapse video once it's done with detail and a little bit of color and things like that. I appreciate you guys joining me today. I'll see you guys next time.